AMC stock is crashing in after hours, down about 22%, whereas Ape is up about 22%. Let's get into exactly what is causing this drop and kind of what we can expect going ahead from here. This is probably going to be a relatively short video. We'll see. We'll go over the Ortex data as well, kind of get you guys caught up to speed with what is happening. And that's my daughter. Just don't mind her. Now, what's happening here in after hours? Well, it's simple, which it's kind of bullshit, but it's simple. AMC stock dives, 8 preferred shares soar on stock conversion settlement. So, April 27th, you were supposed to have the court date because Allegheny County Pension Fund didn't want this reverse stock split to happen, right? So, what do? They set up a court date. They're going to go to court. They're going to argue their case to the courts. Well, when money talks, it's kind of messed up because it's one of those situations where screw anyone else that didn't want this to happen as well. If you made the court date and you were suing AMC, then you got a fat settlement out of it. And that's exactly what happened. AMC has now agreed to settle out of court. And it says right here, AMC Entertainment in its SEC filing disclosed a binding settlement with plaintiffs in the shareholder lawsuit regarding the movie theater chain stock conversion plan. Plaintiffs will get common shares in return. AMC and the plaintiffs will request that a status quo order be lifted, allowing for the conversion of APE into AMC stock. Lifting the status quo order still needs court approval. AMC Entertainment issued AMC Preferred as a way to raise more capital without directly issuing more AMC common shares. Blah, blah, blah. That's what happened. They settled out of court. Now, the biggest thing that I really want to point out is this is not really investor-based selling or buying. This is not people doing this trading here in after hours. These are algorithms that were programmed in a way to sell or buy the stock when this settlement did come out. So you got the settlement that came out. The algos were obviously pre-programmed to sell a lot of AMC, go short on a lot more AMC, I should say, and go long on a lot more APE. And that's exactly what happened. Now, we're going to have to see coming tomorrow, once real people start trading, if there's this buy the dip kind of mentality, or if this is kind of continue to sell AMC, if people start to buy APE, or how the trading actually starts to play out. From my perspective here, from people I've talked to, they've actually started buying AMC a lot more, and I think that is a very good way to look at this, because now, granted, I mean, it's set in stone basically at this point. $4 per share is where you were bottoming out here in after hours. It looks like that's probably the lowest we're going to go, and that is the low that we did see after March 14th as well, at $4.06 per share. You're currently at $4.06 per share. So if you continue to fall from here, $4 would be a very logical support level that I would be watching, even though you are starting an uptrend from the bottom levels that we did reach. So, you know, all in all, I think there is still a lot of potential here in terms of the short squeeze. I really don't think this changes all too much, and I'll tell you why. Because shorts are dramatically short on their short positions. The only way to get out of that, is to buy back those shares. And especially now that they've pummeled the stock here in after hours, where else is there to go? It's not like the reverse split's going to happen, and logically speaking, the stock falls more. That's very, very unlikely from here. So if we take a look at the Ortex data and go over these specific numbers with you guys, take a look at the short interest, sitting at 25.07%. 129.5 million shares that are currently sold short, with a cost to borrow average of 457%, cost to borrow max of 474%, and cost to borrow minimum of about 400%. You did see the cost to borrow rates ramp up throughout the day, which I think is very interesting, and might be kind of an indication that someone maybe knew something about this happening in after hours. But nonetheless, I think you're still very much primed for that short squeeze coming at some point down the line, because the matter of fact is shorts have to cover on their short positions, and it looks like you're holding up levels that we were still at just a couple of weeks ago, guys. So all in all here, would I be buying the stock? Yes. Would I be averaging down? Of course. Do I want to buy some of those options as well? Does my theory still stay the same? Absolutely. Now, do keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor, so come to your own conclusions, blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. Anything can happen, obviously, when it comes down to AMC. But another thing I don't want people to lose sight of is when AMC does raise capital, it does affect the stock bullishly. It does have that bullish effect on AMC. So I think that is something else that after we're through this, and especially through this latest round of selling that we're seeing here in after hours, will be realized by the markets and will be realized by AMC's share price. And I think that does mean that AMC goes higher from here. And if you're bullish on AMC at $5, why would you not be bullish at AMC on AMC at $4? I mean, I think that's more or less common sense, but I think it does help to be reminded of kind of the situation when there's a lot of emotions that are definitely in play here. I don't even think these are normal, like regular people selling the stock. I think this is really all algorithmic trading programs, because in reality, what ape owners are selling the stock? Probably none. It's the algorithms that are coming in and shorting more shares of AMC that are also coming in to buy ape. And that's why these two names are almost up the exact same amount, right? Ape is up about 21%, AMC is down about 22%. It's almost perfect with these algos and how they dropped AMC here in after hours and made ape rip. So do I think there's potential in ape? Yeah, I think there's potential in ape. I think there's potential in AMC, and obviously they will be one entity very shortly here. And I still think the fact remains that shorts have to cover on their short positions. Those cost to borrow rates are eating into those positions. AMC is fundamentally getting stronger every single day and week that goes on, and now you're going to get a capital raise. And while that is dilutive for shareholders, you probably just now already felt all of that pain, it does tend to lead to rallies in AMC. So I try to look at things, maybe I'm an optimist. I must be an optimist at this point. I try to look at things in a positive light, but in a realistic kind of light as well. So yeah, what am I personally doing? I still am going to buy those options, and I'm probably going to buy those longer dated options coming tomorrow, since you're feeling that drop here today. And I think that is potentially where a lot of opportunity does sit. Yeah, if you guys want to come trade with me live in real time, link down below in the description of this video. But that is the scoop of what is currently going on in after hours with AMC. That's why I'm really not emotional about this. I really don't care. It doesn't matter. The squeeze is the squeeze, and it's going to squeeze here shortly, in my personal opinion, after especially this reverse split does happen, or really once the date is confirmed for this split. I think that's when you could set yourself up to actually see that rally, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section if you have not already. That is it. I will see you in the next one.